Good evening. My name is Dr. Teresa Ivy, and I am the principal at Montebello Elementary School. Tonight, I am proud to recognize Giancarlo Palumbo for receiving tenure. Giancarlo is part of our physical education department and has worked at Suffern Middle School and Montebello Elementary School since 2012. He joined the district as a part-time employee and remained in our district waiting for a full-time position to open, which it eventually did, and we are proud to have him with us today. Giancarlo is a professional. He coaches in addition to his daily responsibilities in each school. He also gets involved in school-wide and district-wide initiatives. He is flexible, he is patient and kind and compassionate, and he is creative. He's the type of phys ed teacher that all the students want to have because they feel successful in his class. So Giancarlo, thank you so much for everything that you do for our schools and for our students. I know that if I were a child, I would want to be in your class as well. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Bonatti. I am the principal of R.P. Connor Elementary School. It is an honor to speak on behalf of Mrs. Robin Cooper. Mrs. Cooper joined R.P. Connor in 2008 and received tenure in 2011 as a general education teacher. In 2017, she accepted a position as a special education teacher and currently serves as a resource room teacher. During her time at Connor, I have observed Mrs. Cooper's capacity to engage our students in authentic learning opportunities, to collaborate with her colleagues on content lessons, while also being an approachable member of our school community. Mrs. Cooper fosters a classroom environment that reflects research-based best practices. Mrs. Cooper is a member of several committees at R.P. Connor. She serves as a member of the Yale EI Implementation Team, Wellness Committee, and One School, One Book Committee. She is a valued member of the RTI team. She works closely with the team and teachers to ensure fidelity in the RTI process. She attends all RPC events, PTA meetings, and works closely with the community to ensure that they feel supported. Mrs. Cooper has a love of learning. She takes advantage of learning opportunities offered in the district and attends various workshops and conferences to grow her passion for learning. We are very proud to have her on our team, and we are looking forward to seeing what the future holds for her. Congratulations, Robin. It is an honor to speak on behalf of Mr. Oscar Enriquez. During his time at Connor, I've observed Mr. Enriquez's capacity to engage our students in authentic learning opportunities, to collaborate with his colleagues on English language arts lessons, while also being an approachable member of our school community. Mr. Enriquez fosters a classroom environment that reflects 21st century practices. Mr. Enriquez has created an atmosphere in the classroom that is reflective of the importance of the work undertaken by both students and teacher. Mr. Enriquez is a member of several committees at R.P. Connor. He serves as a member of the Yale EI Implementation Team, Wellness Committee, and the One School, One Book Committee. He is a valued member of the RTI team. Mr. Enriquez attends R.P. Connor events and works closely with the community to ensure that they feel comfortable. Mr. Enriquez has been called upon on many occasions to conduct professional development sessions on ENL strategies, the NICESLAT, and ways to integrate technology in the classroom to best support ENL students. We are very proud to have him on our team. We're looking forward to seeing what the future holds for him. Congratulations, Oscar.
Good evening. I have the pleasure to introduce and recommend Coach Tom Behrens for tenure this year. Coach Behrens' love for sports has allowed him to live an active lifestyle, which included playing basketball and golf at the University of Rhode Island and the College of St. Rose. Coach Behrens completed his graduate studies in physical education from Manhattanville College in 2010. After graduation, Coach Behrens had several opportunities to work as a PE teacher, coach, assistant athletic director, and he even ran character educational assemblies before finding his home at Sloatsburg Elementary School. Coach Behrens' goal for his students is to assist them in finding an activity that they enjoy in school so they can carry it on to their personal lives. I have only had the privilege of working with Coach Behrens for the last year and a half, but during that time, Coach Behrens has demonstrated to be a reliable and dedicated teacher to his students. Since I was new to Sloatsburg, I've relied heavily on Coach Behrens for several important events. When he asked what I needed from him, I told him one thing: just lead the Sloatsburg cross-country team to yet another victory. After all, it was my first year at Sloatsburg and his tenure year, so I guess we both had something at stake. When Coach Behrens isn't at school prepping for the Sloatsburg spaghetti dinner, he's most likely playing with his two children who he loves to put in his instructional videos. Sloatsburg is very lucky to have Coach Behrens. Congratulations. The next person I would like to introduce and recommend for tenure is Mrs. Serafina Rodriguez. Mrs. Rodriguez is our E&L teacher, community supporter, and student cheerleader at Sloatsburg Elementary School. When I started my new role, I thought Mrs. Rodriguez was a 12-month employee. Throughout the entire summer, she was working with parents and students to prepare for the upcoming school year. Mrs. Rodriguez is the youngest of 9 brothers and sisters who came from the Dominican Republic. Mrs. Rodriguez is married with 2 beautiful children. She graduated with a BA in education from Dominican College and obtained a master's degree from Mount St. Vincent College in 2011. Since joining the Sloatsburg team, she has gone above and beyond in her role as a teacher. Mrs. Rodriguez is one of the founders of our Multicultural Night. Mrs. Rodriguez plays an intricate role each year in gift distribution with the Village of Sloatsburg and Good Samaritan Hospital. Mrs. Rodriguez assists in the distribution of food at Thanksgiving and helps families get school supplies in September. Mrs. Rodriguez runs the SES Snack Program in collaboration with the Sloatsburg Food Pantry. Last year, Mrs. Rodriguez worked with her students to run a school supply drive for kids in Puerto Rico who were affected by the hurricane. The students loved the community service so much, they recruited her to run another drive. This time it was a birthday bag drive for the Sloatsburg Food Pantry. The list of community involvement and selfless acts continues to grow. We're very lucky to have Mrs. Rodriguez at Sloatsburg Elementary School, and I would like to thank you for all that you do for Suffern Central and Sloatsburg community. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Trust, Principal of Suffern Middle School. First, I would like to begin by congratulating all of our Suffern Tenure recipients. Being awarded tenure is about being recognized for all the hard work and dedication that you have given our students over the last few years, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. Congratulations. At Suffern Middle School, we have one teacher who is being recognized tonight, and that is Miss Dana Marie Stevens. Miss Stevens has worked at Suffern Middle School for 13 years and has been heavily involved in our school community. Outside of the classroom, Miss Stevens has been the dance choreographer for the middle school musical for the past 12 years. She has also made a name for herself as one of the go-to people for technology in our school. Over the past couple of years, Miss Stevens has taken on the lead to develop our master schedule, and I, for one, am very grateful for that. There are very few people in our building that know the ins and outs of our master schedule more than Miss Stevens does. In the classroom, Miss Stevens taught 6th grade math for 9 years and was extremely successful at that level. A few years ago, she decided that she was ready for a new challenge, and she requested to move to 8th grade math. In true fashion, she continued to excel at the 8th grade level, and we are very proud to have her there. Congratulations, Miss Stevens.
Good evening. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of our tenure recipients this evening, and I'm honored to introduce 7 faculty members from Suffern High School. I'd like to begin with Miss Elizabeth Borchek. Ms. Borchek is in her 4th year as a teacher here at Suffern High School and an alumna, class of 2010. Over the past 4 years, I observed Ms. Borchek's classes multiple times. What continues to stand out about her instructional practice is the thoroughness of her planning, as well as the energy and excitement she creates with her students. In addition to her teaching responsibilities at the high school, Elizabeth has also been an active participant in many extracurricular activities and maintains a strong presence outside the classroom. She is an assistant coach for the indoor track season and maintains a strong rapport with her student athletes and parents. Lastly, Elizabeth is extremely collaborative with her colleagues in the English department and recognizes the importance of soliciting feedback as a pathway for continuous improvement. It's a great honor that I congratulate Ms. Elizabeth Borchek. The next faculty member I'd like to introduce this evening is Ms. Agnes Kanitsa, our speech and language pathologist. Ms. Kanitsa received her bachelor's degree in speech disorders and communication from Rutgers University. She received her master's degree in speech and language pathology from NYU, as well as a bilingual extension from Marymount University. Prior to coming to Suffern Central, Ms. Kanitsa worked with early intervention and preschool students in New York City and also worked in the East Ramapo School District. Ms. Kanitsa provides speech and language support services for students here at the high school and also conducts all bilingual speech and language evaluations throughout our district. Agnes is an incredibly valued member of our staff and an amazing advocate for our students. We are extremely fortunate to have her here on staff, and I wish her continued success working in the Suffern Central School District. Congratulations, Agnes. The next teacher I'd like to introduce is Mr. Matthew Chanowski. Mr. Chanowski is in his 4th year as a social studies teacher and special education teacher at Suffern High School and came to us as a seasoned teacher from the Newburgh and Large City School District. He currently teaches participation in government and economics to students in our Learning Center program and is also an 11th grade inclusion teacher. Over the past 3 years, I've been invited to attend Mr. Chanowski's classes on multiple occasions by his students. His classes are incredibly student-centered, and what stands out about his approach is the level of engagement afforded to each of his students. In addition to his teaching responsibilities at the high school, Mr. Chanowski has been an active participant in many extracurricular activities and events. More specifically, Mr. Chanowski has taken a leadership role among the staff as a member of the building-level Yale EI team. Mr. Chanowski led multiple professional development workshops for the staff at faculty meetings and continues to serve as a resource for many. Congratulations, Mr. Chanowski. The next teacher I'd like to introduce is Ms. Sarah Guerra. Ms. Guerra has a BA in History from Binghamton University in History, as well as a Master's in Teaching and Secondary Social Studies Education from Binghamton University. Sarah is in her 5th year as a social studies teacher at Suffern High School, and Sarah's journey began at Suffern as a leave replacement teacher, and she evolved to her credit as an incredibly effective and highly regarded member of the social studies department. Sarah's classroom is welcoming to all students and a place where students feel comfortable participating and engaging in high-level discussions around the issues of our time. Her planning and preparation are exceptional, and her ability to differentiate tasks for all learners is evident. In addition to her teaching responsibilities at the high school, Sarah has also been an active participant in many extracurricular activities offered by Suffern High School. She is the advisor for the GSA and has done an amazing job raising awareness and supporting many of the club's missions. In addition, she's also filled some big shoes when she took over for the forensic team as co-advisor 3 years ago and has maintained our proud tradition of hosting a countywide competition every October at Suffern High School. Congratulations, Ms. Guerra. I'd now like to introduce Ms. Sarah Horn. Ms. Horn is in her 5th year as a math teacher at Suffern High School, and over the past 4 years I've observed her classes many times. On every occasion, Sarah demonstrated effective planning, preparation, and execution of her lessons. One of Sarah's greatest strengths as a teacher is her ability to connect with her students while scaffolding and differentiating her instruction. In addition to her teaching responsibilities at Suffern High School, Sarah has also been an active participant in many extracurricular activities, such as dances and events like plays. In addition, Sarah is also the Class of 2024 advisor, which involves coordinating multiple class events over the next 4 years, including our junior and senior proms. Sarah is also a Suffern High School alumna and a very proud Mountie, so congratulations, Ms. Sarah Horn. I'd now like to introduce Mr. Kendrick Madronero. Mr. Madronero is in his 5th year as an English, ENL, and special education teacher at the high school. Mr. Madronero has taught English to students in our ENL and Learning Center programs. In addition, he taught several senior-level English classes and worked diligently with our ELL students to complete New York State graduation requirements. In addition to his teaching responsibilities at the high school, Kendrick has also been an active participant in many extracurricular activities and is currently the boys' varsity volleyball coach, as well as the coach for the freshman boys' basketball team. He has also attended multiple dances and after-school events and volunteers to assist during so many other school events. As an alumnus, Kendrick is a strong participant and advocate for the positive culture that exists at Suffern High School, and we're happy to have him. Congratulations, Mr. Madronero. Ms. Stacy Samora. Ms. Samora is in her 5th year as a math teacher at Suffern High School. During her probationary period, she rose to areas of need on multiple occasions. Stacy is a versatile instructor who continuously seeks to improve her instructional practice. In addition to her teaching responsibilities at the high school, Ms. Samora has also been an active participant in many extracurricular activities. Ms. Samora is the DECA advisor and brought new life to the student club. Stacy is also our girls' varsity head coach and a presence at most athletic and school events throughout the year. Ms. Samora is also a proud alumna of Suffern High School. Congratulations, Ms. Stacy Samora. Ms. Nancy Struhar. Ms. Struhar is currently in her 5th year as a teacher at Suffern High School. Before coming to the high school, Nancy was a tenured elementary school teacher at R.P. Connor. Ms. Struhar inherited a business program with declining enrollment, and it was her first priority to enrich the courses being offered, as well as increase the opportunities for dual enrollment through our relationship with St. Thomas Aquinas College. Over the past 3 years, enrollment in our business courses has increased with a renewed emphasis on creating a strand for students who may wish to pursue careers in business. In addition to her teaching responsibilities at the high school, Ms. Struhar has also been an active participant in many of the extracurricular activities, including DECA, as well as supporting the Suffern High School robotics team. Congratulations, Ms. Nancy Struhar. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Suffern High School, I wish to congratulate all of our tenure recipients this evening and wish you continued success. Thank you.
It's my pleasure this evening to speak on behalf of Ms. Kelly Bonatti and congratulate her on her tenure as an elementary principal at R.P. Connor. Ms. Bonatti is energetic, supportive, and positive. She forges positive relationships with staff, students, and families while maintaining accountability. She possesses strong curriculum and instruction knowledge, particularly in the area of literacy. She is well organized and completes reports and required materials in a timely manner. In fact, usually early and often the first one to do so. On more than one occasion, Ms. Bonatti has asked a question about something coming up later in the year, and my response has been, "I'm not there yet, I'll get back to you." She is a leader and a cheerleader. In the words of one teacher, I will be forever grateful for Kelly's leadership, strength, and compassion during the pandemic. She was a true leader and role model for us when we needed her the most. This sentiment was echoed by an RPC parent who shared, "Throughout the pandemic, her voice and calming nature made a very stressful and scary time seem a little brighter." Ms. Bonatti is a true leader, and we are so grateful to be part of this amazing RP Connor community. As a cheerleader, Ms. Bonatti is known for cheering on students and staff with some key expressions. "That's amazing." "Ooh, I love that." "Be awesome today." "We've got this, team." And of course, several Energy Bus related expressions. "You're on the bus." "Get on the bus." "Thanks for fueling my ride." In preparing for this, I wanted to make sure I included the perspectives of staff, students, and families. I received many responses, and so I'm sharing a few excerpts with you today. From the staff members, she has motivated me to become a better teacher and has made a lasting impact on RPC. Ms. Benatti makes school fun. She has helped to create a positive school environment that kids love coming to each day. She encourages students to be lifelong learners. She encourages students and staff at RPC to be their best each day. She believes in all of us. You will never see Ms. Benatti without a smile. She's positive even in the toughest times, which is a quality many of us admire. She is loving and a true leader. It is with pleasure we call her our principal and friend. Kelly knows the importance of family. She does everything in her power to put Connor's family first. She works hard to create lasting memories of the staff, students, and the entire Connor community. I'm grateful to work under a principal that not only cares deeply about learning, but wants students and staff to feel accepted and part of the community. And from students, some of their comments included, even if she's busy with someone else, she'll stop to help you if you have a question or a problem. She's so much fun. We have dance parties. Ms. Benatti is always positive, ecstatic, and excited. She's nice, even if you do something wrong. She makes it a little okay. She's not angry, but hopes you don't do it again in the future. She is generous. She's funny. Ms. Benatti is the best principal in the world. She puts such great effort into keeping us safe and healthy. I love RPC and Ms. Benatti. And our families shared their thoughts too. Again, I'm sharing just a few that were provided to me. She's always there to greet you at the door and knows each child by name. In a word, Ms. Benatti is amazing. She starts each day bright, excited, and ready to embrace all that the day will hold. The passion she has for education radiates through everything she does and asks of her teachers and students. She is innovative and dedicated. You know it's a magical place when your kiddos actually look forward to their school day. She is a true bucket filler, and as a sign in the front office states, she sprinkles joy around like confetti. Today I dropped my Johnny, the youngest of my 4 children, at school for his first day of kindergarten. I was nervous. Would someone be there to greet him, to walk with him, to put all his fears at ease with the new normal we are experiencing? And there she was, Ms. Benatti directing cars into the circle so each and every child could get out safely. She opened the door and even took Johnny's very heavy book bag. Her last words were to the effect, "It's okay, we got this." Although I was washed over with sadness, I also felt relief because in my heart, I know that Ms. Benatti loves each of the children in RP Connor as her own. I'm sure she could have been many places this morning, but she chose to be there, helping children and easing the worries of parents. That is a true leader. It's an honor and privilege that I'm able to witness the amazing beauty Ms. Benatti brings to RP Connor and accomplishments with our children. In life, to discover your true calling is a gift. Well, Ms. Benatti has found her calling, and the children and families of RP Connor are all better humans because of it. It doesn't matter what day of the week, what time, or what the weather is. She'll be filling the little library, supporting our little cougars to gain their knowledge as a caring, loving second mom. Principal Benatti leads with the full force of her heart. The love she has for students, for what education can and should be, is breathtaking. Her positivity is contagious. She lives and breathes RP Connor, and my family feels blessed to enjoy the fruits of her tireless labor. Congratulations on your tenure, Ms. Benatti.